Everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why this ain't no madness.
And a little bit of what the ergs are like at Leander Club. A little bit of just trying out different movie things. But today, on a lovely sunny Sunday, I'm going to talk about drag factor, because CONCEPT2 released an article the other day about drag factor and damper settings, and they interviewed Erik Murray, Karen Davies and Jevy Stone, all awesome rowers, and their opinions on drag factor and damper settings. One of the first questions they asked is about the damper setting 10, and Karen Davies and Jevy Stone both basically, that is a recipe for injury. And then Erik Murray was just saying how it's more of a, that's for like very short distances, very high power stuff. Let's go answer some more questions outside somewhere. I have talked about drag factor and damper settings before on the erg, and how level 10 is really for the strong guys, for the guys that are going for like max watts. When I go max watts, trying to go like 7-stroke power tests, trying to go for so 1200-1300 watts, that's when I go to 10. I use around 5 to 6. Oh, it's very hot with the sun beating down. I use around 5 to 6 for the UT2 workouts, and that comes out around 130. The official GB test drag factor is 138, and it can vary between all countries. I think New Zealand's at 125. I could be wrong there, but 125 I think is the official one there, and it can vary from other countries as well. And then as you go down in the drag factors, down to like 1. 1 is, I use it for drills, for trying to really pick up the catch, really get the power curve to go up as sharply as possible. Instead of grabbing with the shoulders, you're sort of trying to just hook up nice and loose, and that's when sort of the lower drag factors really help. And it's almost getting used to the especially when you're rowing an 8, when you're rowing a fast 8 and trying to hook up really quickly, that's when I tend to lower the drag factor for a drill and just try and feel that, and so I'm not grabbing with the shoulders and getting all tense. Let's see what else is going on down the river. Loads of people ask about drag factor and damper settings, and really it's a really personal thing. It's what suits you. So I'm a big guy, so I might use a bigger one. For lightweight men or for women, they might use a lighter drag factor. It really depends on you personally, just like any type of training, any type of exercise, not just rowing in particular. But like I said before, I use around 135, 130 for most of my UT2 sessions, and then when I'm really trying to go for it, I use that higher, closer to 10 setting, maybe even a little lower, maybe a 9 setting. And I think as well, one of the biggest confusions about drag factor is the slider itself is for resistance. Yes, it makes more or less air come into the fan itself, makes it harder to spin or easier to spin depending on which way you go. It's not necessarily the same as a weight stack when you're on just going from sort of level 1 to level 10. It's not like going from 10 kilos to 100 kilos. It is different than that, so I think that's where people might get confused. So let's just make it simple. 10 is for high watts, low distance, and 1, or going down the scale, not even to 1, going down to the middle of the scale, you're talking about longer distances and less watts, I suppose. So you don't want to do 1,000 watts for 20k, you want to do your UT2 for 20k. But I think that'll be it. Let me know in the comments below as well, just if you have any other questions related to drag factor or the damper settings. And it's really good of CONCEPT2 to go around and ask such big names like Erik Murray, Jevy Stone about drag factor itself, because there are so many questions about it, especially when you get people that are new to rowing and they just bash it straight up to 10 when they see people going really hard and they think, I'm going to get those splits by increasing the resistance so much. It's really good of CONCEPT2 to sort of iron out any questions that people may have. But that'll be it for the drag factor damper setting episode for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that like button, and have a good one.